Hello there, I'm Alger Hill, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Waking the Tiger Cornflakes 1.5.1. I want to start a brand new series in Waking the Tiger. I've already got my Qing series, Communist China, even Senor Hilta, and a bunch of other things. But I want to start a brand new one, and I want to explore a bit more of the beginnings of Senor Hilta and go into Germany. And I want to do a funny little alternate history for Germany. Let's do things a little bit different. Now, I want to go oppose Hitler, but what I really want to do is restore the Holy Roman Empire, and that's what I'm gonna do. My mode will be off, as well as historical AI focuses, in case some, screwy things happen. Things do sometimes happen. What I really want to do is I want to restore the Holy Roman Empire, and there are a few ways to do this. This is a unique decision that is not unlocked unless, well, it's really hard to unlock. Let me go through some of the features that you need. First of all, we need Victoria, Louise as a national leader, and then to occupy the stuff, and that's how we can restore the Holy Roman Empire. But to get that is a very long series of events. Check out the whole series for it, because it's going to be fun. We have to go down a very particular route of focus trees, and then also have two 15% chance events to fire. That's going to be a lot of fun. But let's start off straight away with the oppose Hitler focus. So Hitler's reign must come to an end, and he can become Senor Hilta, because screw Hitler. Screw you, Hitler. We don't want you. Now, I am going to do the same thing that I did in the previous lovely patch that I did with Senor Hilta. I'm going to immediately delete every single one of my divisions, except for one single Panzer division. So, bye-bye, boyo. I don't need you anyway. Going to send you over here. And we're going to assign them to a good general. So I would like to give them something like an actual Panzer dude. Media personality? No. Reckless. He's too reckless. He's too reckless. Someone who's actually got Panzer. Who's Panzer? Come on, boys. Where are you? There we go. Hans Guderian. He's actually got Panzer leader. Armor speed 5%. Division attack 10%. Brilliant. I'm going to assign him to a field marshal. We're going to give him to someone who's not terrible. Panzer experience factor? No, thank you. Org loss when moving? Maybe. Brilliant strategist. Now we'll grab Gunther von Klunge. Gunther von Klunge. And we are also then going to start some basic researches. So defense bonuses there. And of course the standard bonuses with regard to research and industry. Now, civilian factory-wise, we're going to do the things we always do at the start of a civil war. Build stuff that only benefits us, because we're scumbags. So factories just in the west, because we will get the west, and Germany will get the east. For some reason, we're importing tungsten when we really don't need any. Please leave me alone. And we're going to start checking a lot of factories into infantry equipment. We're going to be getting some very bad divisions soon. So it's important to actually have sufficient equipment, and we'll chuck a couple others into our light tanks because we are going to be using those light tanks quite heavily. This does mean we are going to need to trade for a little bit of oil from the Soviet Union and a little bit of rubber from the Dutch East Indies. Or better yet, from the French, so I don't have to deal with the convoys. Okay, we're not going to be training any divisions because that's a terrible idea. And I just realized there are, in fact, a few divisions here that we want to get rid of. Goodbye. Goodbye. Got a bit too few divisions. There we are. And now we wait for the opposed Hitler focus to fire. We also do have the MIFO bills, but we're just going to let those continuously tick down. Well, the thing is, actually, do they go away at the end of the Civil War? I actually don't remember. But I'll take a look. We want to get rid of these kind of as soon as possible because they kill your consumer goods, but they just cost more and more. I'm not going to be going to war as much as you might think in this little series. It's going to be interesting, and we're going to be restoring the Holy Roman Empire, and we're actually going to be joining the Allies, weirdly enough. Yeah, I know, that's weird, right? So this actually gives us 25,000 infantry equipment, and when the Civil War fires, we no longer lose half of our infantry equipment to the Civil War faction. We actually get to keep it all. That's actually been changed in this patch. Alongside that, this means we have a ton of stuff that we can then immediately recruit, and we can prepare for the taking of Berlin. It is going to take a little while to get together, but that's fine. It is a hard battle to do. It's a hard fight, but we're going to make it work. It's, it is very doable. And it just requires a lot of pushing. Because what happens at the Civil War fires is you get 4 groups of 6 divisions who are 3 infantry battalions and nothing else. And they're Landsturm. They're basically just really crappy. Just got some factories. Is it because I'm building factories? Yes, it is. Man, we're building those fast. We're just going to keep working on infantry equipment. I think we're going to be fine for tanks as well. Let's take a look at our actual tank battalions at the moment. Tank divisions, they have a little bit of motorized. Let's chuck just a teensy bit into motorized now. And then we'll put even more on infantry equipment at the top. There we go. I love the way we can drag them now. It's just so much better. Also, infantry template design has been changed ever so slightly, though I don't know how. It says it's now a bit smoother. It's kind of the same. Kind of the same to me. Okay, here we are. Make sure we got everything removed and deleted. We have our one little tank division here. Oh, it's going to fire very shortly, but as is the Mepho bills, but that's fine. We've got our post-Hitler going to fire first, and there it is. Latent dissatisfaction with Hitler's rules come to a head with the current crisis, because we want to remilitarize the Rhineland. Oh, darn. A number of Wehrmacht generals have rallied behind the August von Mackenstein, the beautiful, sexy old guy. Oh, that was weird. Ugh, I'm creeped out now. With the split in the German High Command becoming clearly more apparent, foreign powers are not protesting. The aging field marshals move quickly, establish a provisional government, which scores are flocking their opposition to the Nazi government. We actually do get division attack and defense 20% on core territory. I'm not sure if the Germans get that as well, but we're pretty awesome. We're gonna be fine. And our music also is getting weird too. Fascist forces start a civil war. Purge the Nazi scum from our lands. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is. Hello, Nazi Germany. Do you have the bonuses as well? We have 5% division organization. I have... No, it's the same. That's odd. Is it the Okay, no, it's actually me. So this is the thing. I have a huge benefit because a 20% attack and defense on core territory, which means... And I actually have this as core territory as well. So, we have our tank division, and they'll have exactly nothing except for these same divisions, which are 6 divisions of Landsturm Regiment. Landsturm Regiment is terrible. As I said, 3 infantry battalion divisions. They're quite sad. So let's just group these guys all together and assign them to our field marshal. This also does get rid of some of our generals, because, or our field marshals as well, because they've bucketed off. So let's go to... that's sad. So we can have max entrenchment, leader experience gain, or gloss when moving, or max entrenchment. I do like... The max entrenchment bonus is quite good, but leader experience gain is a problem. Let's go back to Gunther von Clunge. Von Clunge! And we can actually give him charismatic as well, which increases division recovery rate, which I think is going to be very important. For our little tanky tank dude... Do we have anyone who is a Panzer, or did we lose him? No, we still have Hans Guderian. It just got rid of everybody. It's a bit odd that everyone's now grey. Oh, it's because they're en route. Oh, great. Alright, let's make sure we have everyone to the correct general bonuses. This guy does actually have some decent attack. However, this guy... planning speed reduction. Infantry experience, yes. Let's just go infantry. There we go. Anyone who has infantry bonuses. So, for example, Henrici with the river is going to be very important because this guy needs to be covering the river. Because these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to put them as 5s right here. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 total province. I left out 2 because we're going to crush them immediately. We have 20 total, and there are 24 divisions, which means we can make a couple shortages. Next up, we have over here, these guys are going to be fighting in planes, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just make sure we have, apparently I can't spell, infantry, there we are. Max entrenchment gain, no, let's just give them, this guy the promotion costs, which means I will go here, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. Let's try and give them just this little section there. These guys will be going to there. I know this is going to take a little while and it makes it look a little bit boring, but I assure you this is very important. Because to do this intelligently can mean the difference between victory or death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do 6 here, because they will actually cover that very quickly. And once again, we'll get them a command like that. And then finally, these last 6 divisions, we will once again give them an infantry guy. Because if we can upgrade them quickly with the infantry leader experience factor, it's going to be very valuable. We'll just do that. Perfect. Will they strategically redeploy? That is the question. I bet you they won't. I bet you they won't. The little sods. Finally, we have our general here. We're going to assign him directly... I would like to put him here to rush down to Berlin, but actually I need to be here to divide between north and south. So I'm actually going to put him right here. And his job is going to be to cut across through there. Let's see if they will actually do what I've asked them to do. We then obviously can't go to the next focus to secure a new state because we have to wait to win. So we can go Army Innovations for Army Experience and also getting a very nice Chief of Army for Division Speed. Or we can just go like 4-year plan and start going down like stuff. I mean, it's a bit lame. Treaty of USSR Army Innovations. I think we'll go down 4-year plan, get some infrastructure bonuses and stuff. Alongside that, we can get our infantry experts and stuff like that. So we could have division organization, or we could get division attack. I will probably grab division attack. But infantry is the high priority. Fed and Stona, because 10% and 15% attack and defense for infantry, respectively, is much stronger. Like, oh my god, stronger. Going war economy is also a benefit, but we can't really do that right now. Mytho bills is unfortunately necessary, so I think I'll just kind of let that tick over. We can go military buildup, actually, and what this does, it costs 50 political power, and it means fighters get reduced production cost, while everything else gets increased production cost. This is very useful, but As you can see, our infantry recruitment is ridiculously high as well. We're going to start training loads of divisions as quickly as possible. Like, I think 10 is decent as a number. Let me just see how many infantry equipment leaves us with. Leaves about 6.3 thousand. I can only actually train 10 anyway. That's fine. That still leaves us with a bit of artillery and support, and they're not going to be utilized anytime soon. Alright, that's good. I'm ready. Let's do this. We go down to speed 3. And they don't strategically redeploy, you bastards. This means I have to go meticulously for every single division and click through each time with strategic redeployment, because they literally just refuse to do what I've told them to do. And I don't know why that is. It's very frustrating. It's like, hey, guys, what if you catch the train? And they go, I think I'll walk. It's a nice day out. You know, it's March in Western Germany. That sounds nice. I think I'll walk. I think I'll go for a little hike. I'd really prefer if you bloody didn't. But they don't care. They don't care. So I will just strategically redeploy these guys as quickly as possible. And it actually doesn't matter with these guys because they're going to just take the territory straight away, which means this province and this province is not going to be grabbed. Nice. You need to go there. You need to go there. Now, the important thing with Civil War is grabbing as much land as feasibly as quickly as possible. The sooner you grab the land, the sooner you make gains. Because if you can knock out any factories, you can win. Seriously. It is mad how much you can take stuff. The Germans brought the Civil War, a sudden Wehrmacht coup, led by the famed Field Marshal August von Mackensen has triggered a civil war early this morning. Fascist royalists and Democrats alike have taken up arms against their former countrymen, and military units have been removed from the borders to see to the internal threat. The fascists, under order of Hitler, have already vowed to destroy the nation. Oh boy. Let's do this thing. This does mean we need a little bit of chromium. For some reason we have oil. Do I have oil? Oh, because I've lost factories producing stuff. So, yeah. There we are. Okay, and literally the moment we can take territory, we do. There is no delay in taking stuff. Let's go, boys. Cool. 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 Every inch. I'm sorry if the pace is a little bit slow for you guys as we're watching this, but it's really important that we take things as quickly as possible. Like, it is mad how fast we have to take stuff. The sooner we do it, the better things go. Like, seriously. So we're going to drive our tank down to here. Supported by one infantry division. And this division will go that way. You, my friend, will also go that way. Lots of people in the north. This is the thing. We have a lot of benefits by doing this. Our divisions are going to take a long time to train. They'll actually be finished on the 14th of July. Like, I know it's a really long time, but it's fine. Every division is moving except for you, lads. If we can move to Munich as quickly as possible, because there's lots of factory power in Munich. In fact, Munich is actually like one of the main centers. So they also get 6 divisions, or 4 sets of 6 divisions, and they spawn there, there, there-ish, and there. Oh, or actually there. So the thing is, they will not strategically redeploy. So the fact that I've done that means I can grab territory much faster than they can. Right, so they've immediately managed to stop me. Nice. Fortunately, they're trying to push me back. But we're being able to grab quite a lot of things. As you can see, so some of them are strategically redeploying now. And this is fine, because we're actually starting to really make some grips here. We're going to try and defend ourselves a little bit. The problem is, of course, that we have very low organization. So this is quite a risky strat, but it is one that can pay off. How long till they get there? They get there in 17 hours. We get there in 1 day and 16, so that's not happening. But that does give us time to get our organization back together. No, no, no. You stay right there, my friend. You're going to attack like this. In actuality, we could go like this to ensure that we grab this. That could work quite well. You need to go that way. There we are. So I am just going to be constantly looking literally every possible direction right now. See if there's any territory that I can grab stuff in. Nice. So yeah, there's a couple of victories happening. Infantry equipment is going down. So we have taken Mecklenburg. And by taking Rostock, we do get three military factors, but what happens is that everything receives damage. We finally managed to seize control of Mecklenburg. The fighting has been severe. The Nazis grow even more fanatical and desperate as we advance, basically scorching earth. Hitler's Nero Befehl. What does that mean? Nero Befehl. Is that like one step back? Or the Nero Decree? The destruction of German infrastructure to prevent their use by Allied forces as they penetrate deep within Germany. Ah, okay. Oh, it's the Nero Decree, like the Roman Nero. Okay, okay, cool. A small price to rid our fatherland of them. Cool. So we're just going to keep watching to make sure we can take any territory whatsoever. And that's fine. So we have taken Rostock. We can move towards Stettin. In fact, actually, it is usually a good idea to try and move down this way. See if we can take anything at all. So we are taking some sections in there, which is great. We're holding off in that area. It's possible we may lose some sections in southern Germany, but the thing is victory is what's so important here. Okay, can you maybe... There you go. Defend yourselves, please. Ah, no, I should have been attacking them. Bollocks. There we go. So I should be still attacking them, so as to ensure that Erfurt falls first. I will actually tie it like this first, because I think it's important that we actually do get some kind of concentric borders. They are managing to hold on. What are you bloody doing? Do not reposition. Christ. Also, small thing to note, it is actually not super useful to actually have front lines anymore. I was just doing that to see where they would go. I'm actually going to delete every single one of these. They're never going to get planning speed bonus. Planning speed bonus is kind of useless now if you want to manually control, because in patch 1.5.1, they've decided to reduce planning speed retention by, or rather you lose planning speed 8 times as quickly if you manually control your units, which I will most certainly be doing, because this is the only way to actually win a bloody war. If we can do this, in fact, better yet, we're going to stop the attack and then attack together. So we'll wait a second first and see if they get embroiled in another conflict. This allows us to kind of tie across here. Here we are. If we can take Munich real quick, because then we could completely encircle them and wipe out 3 divisions, which is actually a really sizable portion of their army. It's like, I don't know, an 1/8? It's like not a small amount, guys. There we are. So really decent bonuses there. The thing is, everyone's soft tech is very low. We have taken Thuringian. I don't really know what that is, but they receive some damages. Where the hell is Thuringian? Oh, it's an Erfurt. Yeah, yeah. So unfortunately, it does mean that, you know, factories do get broken. And it is better really to repair them, but I don't want to start focusing on repairing factories here, because I might lose the territory. And if I lose the territory, there's no point in anything. You know? Alright, so we're going to cut across here to encircle these guys. Here we are. Going to help these guys out a little bit. Move these guys up. Alright, we're not going to be able to encircle Munich, but that's okay. And we have taken Munich, but giving us 2 factories and a small place to build our fatherland. But the thing is, this means they lose those factories. So long term, we are going to win. We're going to see if we can really quickly take this now. Keep wiping these guys out. They are attempting to take this land from us. Let's see if we can do that. Stop them. in 5 hours and in 2 days. Alright, they're going to attack us. That's fine. Let's see if we can cut in through Germany. Going to wipe this division out, which will be good. Hey, we've managed to push them back. Excellent. Keep pushing in there. Cool. And we'll move him up as well. Move him there. We have taken Munich, which is brilliant. This hurts them greatly. Oh yes, it does. Okay. It's that soldier is in a very precarious position, so it's something worth considering. He's going to move that way. But we have taken Leipzig, which is awesome. Or we're about to take Leipzig. The key thing is to cut the south from the north. That's what's really important here. If we can cut the south from the north, then we're going to win. This bloody sector over here is taking a long time to do anything. Come on, lads. Here we are. Here we are. We defend very well. We might as well just... Now we're going to go take Leipzig real quick, and then come back around this way. Alright, so it's going to be a slow start to this episode as we... Well, the first series, rather. The first episode in the series, as we kind of keep pushing ourselves. Try and cycle these guys around a little bit. And turn off this attack. Really just push them down. Hey, 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 hey! What are you doing? They're gonna get there in 20 hours. They're gonna get there in 21 hours. Shit. We have taken Leipzig, which doesn't have any factories, sadly. Unfortunate. But such is life. We have one division over here. We're gonna move him down that direction. Ah! We have actually managed to encircle them. Holy crap. Gonna keep pushing here. What they're doing now, the AI is starting to panic because they're realizing, oh no, what's he doing? He's encircling us. He's gonna knock us out of the way. Ah, what do I do? And so they're not quite realizing that I own them. Alright, we're gonna attack them from here, the section over here, allowing us lots of victory. It might actually be within our best benefit to recruit these divisions as soon as they are ready, because we really do need to try and win this as quickly as possible. We're gonna try and stop this now so we actually have a chance of holding on the line. Getting a bit more organization set together. And our infantry equipment is doing fine. We do not want to be losing this division here, however. That's fine. But yeah, it looks like it's going well. Alright, this is going to be the very first episode of my lovely Holy Roman Empire series. Do be sure to leave a like and a comment on this video. You'd be surprised how much it helps the channel out. And if you want to support me monetarily, do check out Patreon. It's the best way to support a content creator like myself. It also allows you to get a bunch of really cool rewards, which I'm excited about. Also, check me out at twitch.tv/AldraHill. I'll be streaming a whole bunch, 4 times a week. Okay. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I love you all. It's been great seeing so many new people in my channel. I do really appreciate it. I like to see if people watch the whole video. Do leave a comment down below and tell me you've watched the whole video if you have, which would be awesome. I was AldraHill. I'll continue to be. This has been some Hearts of Iron 4. Playing Germany. Gonna make the Holy Roman Empire. Bye-bye.